Hello, my name is Brian Olstad. I'm going to be talking about motorcycle fuel delivery. Now, starting off with the history of fuel delivery systems, carburetors have been used on motorcycles since the very first ones were built back in the late 19th century. Advances on various vehicles have produced well-designed carburetors for the use of motorcycles. First fuel-injected production motorcycle appeared in the early 1980s, and then with cars and trucks starting that transition around that same time, motorcycles soon followed by the end of the 20th century. Now, start off with the carbureted system. Some benefits of them are they have a simple assembly of parts, they're mechanically operated, and because of this, they require minimal electronics to deliver the fuel to the engine. Some disadvantages are that they have complex passageways within the carburetor body. They're not able to adapt to various temperature and pressure changes from change in altitude and change in seasons, and they're not as fuel efficient as fuel injection. Starting off with a basic diagram of a carburetor here. Air will enter in from the left side, mix with the fuel in the middle here, and then go to the engine on the right side. The fuel is introduced to the air by this port right here and is pulled up from the reservoir, the fuel bowl right here, and the total air is pulled or controlled by this valve, which is controlled by the throttle lever on the motorcycle itself. Now moving on to fuel injected systems. Some benefits are that they're electronically monitored, which will maximize the fuel economy. They have a sealed pressurized fuel system, and they have a variable air to fuel mixture, which in turn will maximize fuel economy in certain situations. Some disadvantages would be that they require greater power source because of the many sensors that are necessary to run the fuel injected system, and they also require a trained technician and computers and diagnostic tools to repair any problems that may come from them. Now looking at a diagram of a fuel injected system here. Air will enter in from the left, controlled by this throttle valve. Then fuel is injected right here from the fuel injector. It's combusted in the engine and then expelled out through the exhaust. Now, in conclusion, motorcycles have since phased out the use of carburetors, but fuel injection is still is becoming more simpler with the many advances during the years. Many small lawn and garden equipment still uses carburetors, but because of the cost and simplicity, those will soon be replaced by fuel injection as well.